Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your current energy, the near future. The third is going to be what you don't see coming, and then the fourth row is going to be what Spirit wants you to focus on for the month of August. Then we're going to clarify that. We'll clear that spread and get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, the romance angels, and the oracle cards. Okay, so thank you to everybody who's returning. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. I appreciate you all so much. And if you are new here, I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box. All right, so let's get into your energy. The first card that popped out was the Six of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else is going on for Virgo for August. Okay, so in your current energy, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. In the near future, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. What you don't see coming, the King of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Then what Spirit wants you to focus on is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the Page of Wands, and then the Tower in reverse. Excuse me. Your overall energy is the Six of Swords. So the month of August is going to be very much about finding your peace of mind. This is taking you to a whole nother peaceful place. The Six of Swords talks about moving away from things that just don't belong there anymore, moving into calmer waters, wanting to feel like you're moving away from things that haven't worked, that, like I said, I just can't stop saying, I want to say you just are moving into a place of peace. So let's see what's going on in your current energy. The Six of Wands in reverse with the Three of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is very much about feeling like something hasn't worked out the way that you had expected. You could be really frustrated right now. Something could have occurred in July that's just got you in a place where you feel a little bit stuck. So if there weren't successes, it doesn't mean that things aren't going to shift and change and move forward. Right now, it's just pushing you in a direction on purpose to get you out of a place where you don't feel like you can celebrate wins. So if there's some frustration in a relationship, you could be dealing with a divorce or a long-term relationship that you've now had to cut ties with, and it's kind of pulling at your energy. I just feel a little bit of a sense of frustration. That's not going to be for all of you. You could be having some troubles at work, and that too is the universe pushing you in the right direction. In other words, trying to force you out of anything that doesn't work for you anymore. So I feel like that's where your head's going to be. You're going to be focused primarily on whatever wasn't successful. I'm just going to pull my energy away from it. I'm not going to let it suck me in, pull me down, or drown me at all anymore. August is going to be very much about that for you. Okay, we'll clarify that in just a moment. Now, in the near future with the Four of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups in reverse, there may be a sense like, I just don't want to invest my energy in another relationship that is exhausting emotionally. In this case, do I feel like there's a part of you that thought, okay, yes, this could have been everything for me. This person brought some good things to the table, but it does still feel like it weighed you down. So a part of you may feel like, you know what, I just want to take a step back. If things have not been working out, it doesn't mean that you have to fully walk away from the relationship altogether. You could just feel like things are at a standstill. Now, this could be around the things that you love in your life, meaning your work. If you feel like this is just not doing it for you anymore, August could be the time when you decide that you need to walk away and leave a situation that I feel like there were some manipulative people there. No matter what you did, there was no recognition. That's what I feel is very important to point out. Somebody didn't appreciate you. And I feel like you worked really hard to accomplish the goals that were set for you. And yet, this person, whoever you were dealing with, it's a totally separate energy. I don't even have a card for it, seemed to undervalue or underappreciate everything that you brought to the table. The Four Cups in reverse says you brought everything. Like, you put your heart and soul. You didn't breadcrumb this situation. You didn't just do what you had to do. You put your everything into it. And if somebody's not going to appreciate that, that's you saying, watch as I walk out the door. I'm not going to let this weigh me down emotionally anymore. I just can't. And then maybe not wanting to push too hard into a new situation, but needing to dig deep about what really is going to be your next move. We've got to love what we do now. We aren't in a place in our world anymore where we just push and push and push just to do what society says we're supposed to do. This is really looking for that thing that's going to fill you up and make you happy, make you want to get up in the morning. And I feel like you finally come to that place where you realize, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a chance and put everything I've got into what's really going to make me feel fulfilled within. All right. We'll clarify that in just a moment as well. So what you don't see coming is the King of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the Knight of Wands. So I know we don't want to talk about the exes a lot. I get it. This is an energy of somebody who wants to come in, but I'm cautioning you. So this is going to be a big, maybe I'll even put the caution in the description. This person's passionate, but they move really, really fast. So you may not see this coming, but this person is not someone who sticks with it. And you may have dealt with them before, you may not have. So could this new energy be moving towards you? Yes, it could be just a lesson. It could also be someone who's trying to get things started and maybe you're a little closed off to the idea of it. They could have been someone who just played games, lied, didn't really connect on a deep level. And that could be where those emotional disappointments in your near future you're releasing, and you don't want to repeat the past. Obviously, we don't if something didn't work out. But whoever this is, this person wants to move in really quickly. So this is kind of that unexpected energy. We'll clarify that too. All right. What Spirit wants you to focus on moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles, there's going to be opportunities for you to make money in different ways than you've been doing traditionally. This is all about focusing on a passion and a love. I can't emphasize that enough. This may not make sense for everyone, but even if it's within a current job, it's focusing on what's going to bring you the most stability. Knights move slow and steady. So you may start getting a burning sensation like, I need something that fires me up to keep me going in this. I want the stability. I want to stick with it, but I need some more passion. So Spirit's like, keep pushing forward. Don't give up yet, because there could be a new beginning that starts within August that fires you up a little. It could just be even a thought. And that helps you get to a place where things change. So the Tower in reverse tells me that something wasn't working and came to an end. As we discussed, you're moving into calmer waters. So if there was some kind of a blow up at work and you thought, you know what, this just isn't bringing me what it used to, I feel the push from the universe. That was that moment where it had to come apart in order for you to follow this. Follow your passions, look for a new beginning, and push forward. Don't give up. Don't let anything stop you. All right. So let's clarify the Six of Wands with the Three of Cups in reverse. Let's see. I just heard something about there was either a partner or a boss that you had some troubles with that was giving you a hard time. This is a lot about work, it seems like, for you for August. The Star card. So some things need to be healed. There's that boss type energy I was feeling. So the Three of Swords, you could have had some shit talk going on around the water cooler, if you will. There could have been somebody who was stabbing you in the back, or there's just too much gossip going on. If this was a relationship, most definitely there's some heartbreak around either somebody had someone else or you just felt like that person didn't have enough time for you. You may have thought that this was someone you wanted to spend your life with. You could have felt like it was a fated relationship. At first, they came across as very truthful, but then the Three of Swords came along, and I feel like there's a sense of confusion. And that's what's put you in a place of, in a sense, defeat. So if that's not you, then you're putting behind that situation, healing from it, and this is a new energy you may have met. So this is where this could be for somebody else completely. This feels like somebody brand new that does feel like a wish fulfillment because you have walked away from and put behind you anything that was troubling you. You've moved into a calmer place, and now this energy shows up, male or female. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, again Aquarius. Did I say Leo? Yeah, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Then we have Leo, Sag, and Aries. Scorpio, and I feel a lot of water, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, and then underneath that is the Queen of Wands, which is that energy of feeling good, looking good. Whoever this person is finds you extremely attractive. So if this is somebody trying to work things out with you, they still find you incredibly sexy, is what I want to say. All right. So let's move on to the Four of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Walking away from anything that doesn't completely fulfill you. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. You need to speak up in the near future. The Eight of Wands. As soon as you speak about how you feel and you give that clarity in a situation, whether it be at work or with a partner, that's when things start moving forward. But you're going to have to work through that and speak your mind. Don't hold back. It can also be cautious about what you say. You don't want to burn bridges. You just want to be clear about how you feel, about where you stand. Then things start to move forward. And you can walk away from the old nonsense. It could be staying at a job and just clearing the air where things weren't working, but you have to be the one to initiate that. Now, if this is in a relationship and you haven't spoken up, you need to be clear. If it's someone new, you may be cautious with how you speak to this person, even if they come across as very honest and someone who's worth actually giving some time to. And then the Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. It always shows up somehow, even when I shuffle a million times. So this is definitely around a love situation. As soon as you speak up, that's when the clarity comes in. That's when things start moving forward. All right, so the King of Swords with the Ace of Wands. Both in reverse. Let's get some clarity on that. This is for Virgo. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, and then the High Priestess in reverse, and then the Ace of Wands. So what you don't see coming is this isn't going to be as dramatic as maybe you had thought it would be. There were times when you may not have trusted your intuition. This person could have been a little bit shady, but in this case, I just don't think they spoke up about what they expected in a relationship. Two different scenarios. If this is someone brand new and you don't see this coming, this is not someone who wants the kind of drama you may have dealt with in the past. You may doubt in that moment if you can trust what it is. If it's someone from the past, same scenario. You may not be able to trust it because before you didn't trust your intuition and maybe that person got away with that third party situation. Or didn't get away with it necessarily, but you figured it out. You know, it wasn't exactly a pleasant scenario. And the Ace of Wands in reverse just means a lack of desire to start new or to put any kind of passion towards starting over. All right, the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. What Spirit wants you to focus on. Your own stability. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Oh God, the Lover's card. I don't care how many times I shuffle. It's coming up for you. So it's very focused on relationships and love. Now, moving forward, stable, in a stable way. In other words, don't put forth the things that have already happened. If this is still how you're feeling, Spirit wants you to recognize it's done, it's over. Like those type of situations where people either leave you out in the cold, or you have felt that way, you've been disappointed and stabbed in the back, things are changing. You're moving in a new direction. You're moving away from that type of energy and following your passion, whether it be a new partnership if you don't want the past, because those changes have already been made. Like you're not revisiting this pain. It's done. There is no going back. You can't change it. It's over. So we either try to work on it if we feel the person is coming back with the right type of an offer, or we just leave it where it is. Let it lie and continue to move forward and find that stability following your passions. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and clear these, and we'll get into the person that's on your mind. So think about them for a sec while I clear the cards, and we'll see if we can pick up on that energy for you. All right, this is for Virgo. Tell me about Virgo and their person, please. This is for Virgo. All right, so we have the Star card. Your person could be an Aquarius. We've got the Five of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon card. So when I said earlier, yes, I give you a lot of scenarios because things are different for everyone. This person feels like they may still be holding something back. So not everything is going to be brought to the forefront right away. If you're dealing with this person currently and you're in a relationship, they're still hiding something, but they don't want the drama. All right, so your energy is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Justice card, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Then the Seven of Swords in reverse. So had you been dealing with someone who did lie and cheat and you know it, the energy is now that is not there anymore. This is clarity around that and walking away from it and not allowing it back into your life. So if that's the overall energy between the two of you, it feels like this person wants to be clear or bring clarity to why things happened the way that they did. I think they want to express to you that they feel like you're their wish fulfillment, but they also needed to heal some things of their own. So this feels a lot like childhood wounds. So if you have somebody who's got some issues that you know about, that could be the reason. They don't want to have any kind of drama or arguing anymore. They just don't know how to move forward to tell you the things that they need to tell you. It could just be secrets from their past that they haven't revealed. Now, if you're currently with this person, they're just holding back their energy right now. They're holding in their feelings and they don't really know how to express themselves or how to find the stability, how to find the balance in the relationship. Okay, so you are the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, Justice, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like you want to walk away from this. It is creating some kind, you either feel like you have a lack of independence or stability, or maybe you just feel like this person brings you down. There's something about the energy of, it almost makes you question yourself, and you guys are not the type of sign that questions your worth. And in this case, this person may have done something, if it was the third party, that made you question that. But you realize, once you start doing your spiritual work, that it's about them, not about you. You may be trying to reestablish that independence. Now, Temperance, you could be losing your patience with this person. You just want balance. Like, let's get the justice in this situation. Let's figure it out, because I don't really want to walk away. You just don't. It feels like there's a lot of emotions on your part. All right. Some of you definitely do. I get that. Some of you don't. What are we going to do? All right, let's get the romance angels first, and then we'll get the possible outcome for you. This is for Virgo. Whoop. We have healing family issues. Like I said, before that card even came out. Codependency. past life relationship, and playfulness. Now, the overall is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. Definitely. In this case, I will say I do feel like two people could be of different cultures, and that could be a factor in why things just seem to keep not going the way that you want them to. Otherwise, one of you could be on your journey. In other words, you're waking up, your spirituality is becoming more important, and your partner doesn't get it. That happens a lot when one person's waking up and the other isn't. All right, so healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I do feel like that's your person who needs to heal those things. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. That could be one or both, and addictions don't always have to be chemical. This could be just, you could be a house cleaning addict. I mean, whatever these types of behaviors are, if it's addicted to the idea of being in a relationship, your person could be dealing with that because they had issues from childhood. Now, past life relationship, you have known each other before. You may have sensed this with whoever you're dealing with. Like, why does this just feel so familiar to me? And then playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, obviously, yes, playfulness helps, especially if the two of you have that kind of energy together, is to revisit that and see if you can rekindle it in order to make this work. All right, let's see the possible outcome for you. This is for Virgo. So we have the Six of Swords in reverse, the Judgment card, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Wands. That's great energy. The Six of Cups in reverse. So is there any nostalgia? Do I feel it could be somebody from the past, but with it in reverse, I'm going to say more so it's about finding balance, really, that give and take between the two of you. That's usually what I pick up with the Six of Pentacles, but I feel that very strongly. And then it's being open emotionally. All right, so with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Judgment with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, this is all about having success, making a choice, either pinning somebody to, this isn't going to play out well if either of us are going back and forth constantly. And it just feels like you're laying that down and making a decision. You don't want to go round and round or back and forth. You don't want to be juggled either. So if you were just casually dating and somebody was doing this, but you still have an interest, it's stopping that. It's like, okay, I want clarity about this. If you're going to keep juggling, then I don't. But it does seem like the relationship's going to be successful. The Six of Swords in reverse just feels like even though there may still be a little bit of uncertainty, you'll move towards victory anyway. You just need to make a decision to not, stay out of that juggling, and it looks like you're going to get away from that. Okay. Let's get the Lover's Oracle for you. This is for Virgo. We have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So you two could be apart, but I feel like this is an energy of two people who have not really separated. All right, and then we have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. I love that. All right, last but not least, we're going to get a few messages from Spirit for you. This is for Virgo. Okay, so we have why. If you were in a third-party situation, of course we all ask ourselves why. That could be for many other things. You could just be in a place where you're questioning a lot of different things that have happened and why they're happening, especially if you're going down kind of the spiritual route right now. To the sea, we have regeneration, perfect, breathe, and then by the book. You could be the very traditional grounded person who wants things to be kind of by the book, maybe old-fashioned in a sense, not old, I just mean old-fashioned, like wanting things to go in a certain way, very structured. All right, so we already went over why. That reduces to a 4, and that's about balance. So finding that balance within. To the sea, This is, to me, very much about letting things kind of soften a bit and being a little bit more open and emotional. Regeneration, this is about brand new beginnings. So if this can be healed, which I feel like it can, I do think there's success in this situation. Regeneration is finding that not only within each of you separately, but then together. This is about a new beginning, closing out those old cycles. Tens are all about the new beginnings, and that's why there's a feeling of regeneration. And then we have breathe. 29 reduces to 11. I want to say to you, for a lot of you, you could be meditating. Some people don't. But just breathing in general, if you have a moment where you feel stressed or anxiety or whatever it is, those deep breaths always help kind of relax you. And I do feel like you know now how to get yourself to that place. So if you're dealing with any kind of anxiety, deep breathing really does help. I promise. Being a very spiritual person, psychic, having to deal with other people's energies and going out in public and things, I understand. Sometimes you just need to stand in a corner and take a deep breath. Okay, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Again, the information for personals is in the description box below. I hope you guys have an amazing month. Love you so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.